way to my husband's shop. We moved the MC20 and the GT2 out of the garage so we can clean the floors. So they are temporarily out right now, and my husband is going to install a battery charger on my GT2. It's never really had trouble with low battery, but now that we have more cars, these cars sit a little longer because we've got more cars to drive, if that makes sense. Hi Bobby. I'm going to add the windshield washer fluid leak because every time this car is tracked, the windshield washer fluid reservoir vomits washer fluid all over the side of my car. And taking it out that day for the last video I posted, you know, the winter run, I didn't even hit those corners that hard. Reservoir vomited washer fluid on the side of my car. Do you know why it does that, Bobby?
The neck's not designed properly, I think. It should have a baffle in it to keep it from splashing up.
I'd like to show my viewers what it looks like without the cover.
The bolts on the battery hold down are stainless steel and stainless steel nuts. The factory failed to put anti-seize on it. Whenever you have stainless next to stainless, small pieces of gold, and it will strip the threads.
Are you telling me the factory forgot to do something? Certainly not on my GT2 RS. Maybe your GT3 RS. Didn't they forget to put that stuff on your GT3 RS?
It's not on either car. It's not on either car. It wasn't on this car.
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
It's not on this car either.
So you're removing the post?
Nut.
Oh, you're removing, okay.
This one is not as tight as the other one, the very end. And
Hey, Bobby.
Yes?
Do you have the right sequence to remove the battery cables? A lot of people shock the shit out of themselves. Yeah. Certainly you aren't one of those people, right?
No, but we don't want to lose the brain, to lose its settings.
I mean, I certainly don't want my car to lose its mind like I have with my menopausal transition. I mean, one of us needs to stay intelligent. Might as well be my car.
The positive is the tricky one because they seem to decide that the nut should not come off completely, which under normal circumstances it wouldn't have to. But since, in fact, we're not going to. We're going to put it under the other terminal. We're going to put it under the auxiliary terminal on the positive side. Negative, we'll do something different. But because we're not disconnecting either one, it really doesn't. If we were replacing the battery, we would be taking the negative off first. Then if you touch the car with the wrench and you were on the positive, it wouldn't be grounded, so then you don't have to worry. Okay, there's one side done.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey, you fit in that box nicely.
I can fit in my GT2's trunk with room to spare. I guess that's why they have this little handle here, in case stupid people like me get inside the trunk. I just got inside the trunk so I could record you better. I've got a better angle.
I'm going to find another location for the ground.
Why is that?
Because this has got a capture nut on this. It automatically spreads the connector.
It's actually pretty comfortable in here. I could probably take a nap. I bet you've never seen a woman inside a GT2 RS trunk. Well, now you have. That's what you get with the Lady Driven channel. You get shit you would normally never see. This is a good place for meditation, self-reflection, contemplation, or just no thoughts at all. Ooh, it's a little windy outside. I hope it doesn't knock the hood down on me. Ah, my Maserati is right here with me. Isn't that lovely? What are you doing now, Bobby?
Connecting the ground.
Okay. I appreciate you working so hard to keep my car from losing its precious memory. By the way, in order to drive a GT2 RS in the winter, you have to drain the water reservoir, which only takes distilled water. What a prima donna. We did drain this reservoir so I can drive this car in the winter. I'll fill it back up when the weather gets warmer.
Okay, final thing is to check the power.
So my car's not going to lose its memory, Bobby?
Nope.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. You know, the MC20 can learn a few things from the GT2 RS. Like trunk space, so I can sit inside your trunk. What are you doing now?
I'm putting the shroud back in.
Are you done?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep, I gotta thread this. Well, I don't know. Wait till you get it.
So now my husband is putting the shroud back on. That was fast.
Take too long. I just wish that.
That's not going to fit. I can tell you right now, that's not going to fit. I'm looking at it. It's not going to fit. Don't look at me like that.
Okay.
Did you make it fit through yours?
Yes.
Well, why'd you put it through this hole right here? This one right here.
Because that's for the air duct. Because battery tender doesn't give you a long enough connector.
What a jet.
We'll go through here.
I hope you don't fuck up my GT2. There you go. You had to stick it through that first slot. Because that's...
This is a different one than on the GT3.
Oh, it is?
I don't want it rubbing on the battery holder.
Yeah. Is this a permanent install?
Permanent install. It'll work with any battery tender brand, a battery trickle charger.
Is that going to disturb anything about this car?
No.
Okay. Well, that was easy, Bobby.
Yep. That's the reason I took it on this afternoon. Okay. You ready?
Thank you, Bobby.
You're welcome.
Now that my husband has installed a port for the trickle charger, I will show you windshield washer fluid that is now all over my car after that last drive. And be sure to check out that video. I gotta squat down for this one. Every time I take this car on the track, this happens with the washer fluid. It never happens on slow drives. Alrighty, well, that's that. And it's back to work, cleaning the garage so I can put these cars back in the garage.